Mojca, thank you for your kind introduction, and good morning in the name of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering in Ljubljana. So first, let me tell you a bit more about our faculty. We are the largest engineering school in Slovenia and well recognized in the region. And this is also reflected in close links with the industry through research projects and expert support. Furthermore, at Chair of Power Engineering, we have a long tradition of cooperation with all the largest Slovenian thermal power plants and energy-intensive industry, including tanneries, paper mills, and steelworks. We are involved in independent supervision of any upgrades, energy optimizations, and new builds, as well as thermoeconomical studies of new projects. The faculty is also accredited organization by the Slovenian Nuclear Safety Administration for the supervision and safety analysis of nuclear facilities. Additionally, our researchers have a lot of experience with managing high technology readiness level projects, so they know how to work side by side with the industry partners. On this slide, I presented where we see the possibilities for our collaboration and contribution within the SMR ecosystem. So starting with research and education, the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering is crucial to providing highly competent engineers that can address challenges in supply chain, so the production of components, operational aspects, and to support the development efforts. For this, we are trying to stay on track with new nuclear technologies also in our curriculum. In the research aspect, we would like to join the efforts in the energy system modeling, namely with SMRs. Nuclear is entering new energy sectors, which means provision of diverse energy flows, such as heat and synthetic fuels. And this requires the use of thermodynamic modeling. And as I said earlier, we have vast experience with fossil fuel systems and are looking forward for opportunities to transfer the knowledge to the nuclear sector. And lastly, also my PhD topic, we have some ongoing efforts in the development of integral codes. So in the frame of regulators, we are ready to support Nuclear Safety Administration similarly as we do this today, so with supervision of new projects and validation of energy flows management systems. And now, the most important aspect of the ecosystem in the frame of EU alliance. Nuclear is very much different from all the other industries. It has special requirements. The technology is very specific and often hard to understand or evaluate even for professional public. So we as academia and research institutions, together with JSI and FMF and also EIMV, possess the comprehensive knowledge of Slovenian energy supply system, as well as the good understanding of the nuclear regulatory framework. So this expertise can enable us to be a vital bridge between SMR vendors and potential industrial clients, including components producers who may not be as familiar with those frameworks, but are vital to value chain of SMRs. This is why projects like SMR Steps are so important, because they provide a platform to connect, to present the technology, and to invite the industry to see the SMRs as an important option to the fossilization of their processes. This is especially true in non-electric applications, where energy supply is often not the core business of the company. The potential in Slovenia in this field is significant. As you can see, industry is responsible for about a quarter of energy consumption, which is mostly converted from CO2 emitting sources such as fossil fuels and biomass. And now on the right, you can see that the most energy is used in steel production plants and paper mills. And if we look at the structure of the energy flows in those two sectors, we can find out that the most primary energy is converted from gas to supply heat. And of course, this is connected to large warm gas emissions. So to help the industry defossilize, we need to find replacements for gas and coal. And there are many technologies to provide heat, but as it turns out, the SMRs are the closest replacements to gas if we want zero emission and at the same time, the same quality of energy service. And just to have a better understanding, here is the structure of the gas consumption and one of our industrial partners in Vevče paper mill. It has a natural gas boiler with cogeneration plant. And as you can see, the main energy flow that they need to operate is heat. So they need about 27 tons per hour of steam just to run their machines and keep the production going. So annually, in average, that corresponds to about 18 megawatts thermal power. And this, for this application, the use of microreactor would be ideal. But not to be too long, I would like to invite Mr. Boštjan Smrekar from Vevče paper mill to tell you a bit more about the efforts and the options that they have considered to become more CO2 friendly. Thank you.
Hello. We don't have any experience in nuclear power plants. I was trying for paper mill over 20 years now to install something. Even in Russia, to buy submarine, 2004, wasn't allowed. Our owners are Austrians. You know the policy in Austria. There are two main advantages that have paper mill. We produce 24 hours every day a year, and we need a lot of heat. So the heat is the main topic in nuclear power. We don't calculate nuclear power plant for the paper mill, SMR, just on electricity part. We spend, or I will say, in other words, I was talking to Westinghouse 5 years ago. They started the Vevče project. We would need for our heat consumption 3 reactors, 5 megawatt electrical, just to get enough heat. And we would export 1/3 of electrical power to the grid. Now, to start here with mechanical engineering faculty, we have last month finished one study. It is for solar heating plant, 2,000 square meters. We would save there just 0.5% of our gas consumption. It's not really realistic. We also calculated, the question was, how would you work just with electricity? Is it possible? It is very expensive, but it is possible. If we put there small electrical boiler, we would exceed our electrical consumption. We would need extra wires to the mill, and it would just for the wires take up to 7 years. And we will be not more very independent. So it's also not. Now to do something, there are 2 possible realistic solutions. Incineration plant or SMR. Incineration plant we have in Austria, our own. We have experience. We burn their waste in Ljubljana, capital. They plan to burn own waste themselves, ourselves. Or, in other words, they plan also in the next 2 years to extend biomass plant for additional 90,000 tons per year. So also this is not very good solution for us. There's only SMR. The bad thing by SMR is that experts declare 5 years to go to have market ready solution. 5 years is a long period. In 5 years, some of our customers want to have us reduce gas consumption for 50%. This is nearly impossible. So I'm pressing very much. I have 2 contacts on Narea from France and Westinghouse that they speed up a little. We are able to buy our own. This possibility offers Westinghouse, or we can let Narea to install and we buy for the fixed price long-term heat and electrical power. So how to go on? I will push this industry development on the one hand, and on the other hand, we will continue working with faculty for mechanical engineering because they know very good practical thermodynamical processes which are very important in our industry. So we will see. I don't know what's on. That's it. We will continue working together.